So your lesson today is all on decomposing fractions. So decompose is just a big word for break it down. So what we do when we decompose fractions, we take whatever our original fraction is, our biggest, and we think, how many ways can I break this down to give me the same fraction? So I know that probably sounds confusing, so we're going to look at it. If I have 5/6, what I'm trying to figure out is how many different ways can I add things up to give me 5/6. So one thing that's super important when you decompose fractions, they have to have the same denominator. So in order to get 5/6, I'm going to have to add two different sixths, two different amounts. Don't overthink it. What are two things you can add together to get 5? Can you add 4 and 1? Because if so, then 5/6 equals 4/6 plus 1/6. You've just decomposed that fraction. Can we decompose it another way? 5/6 equals, we know we've got sixths. So I've got 4 plus 1. What's another way that I can get 5 when I add? Can I do 2/6 plus 3/6? Well, sure, because 2 plus 3 is 5, and my denominator is the same. What if I want to decompose it into, I want to add 3 different fractions. What's something I can add 3 numbers together to give me 5? What if I do 2/6 plus 2/6, so this gives me 4/6, and I know that I need one more. 2/6 plus 2/6 plus 1/6 equals 5/6. You might see, it might give you these equations with pictures, and it might say, this equals this plus this, and it's going to be asking you to figure out how they have decomposed this fraction. So the first thing we need to do is we need to figure out what our total is, what on this side of the equal sign. What is it we're looking for? So I need to find my denominator. How many total pieces do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm dealing with ninths. Well, how many of them are shaded? My denominator is how many total pieces are there. My numerator is how many am I dealing with? How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I know that when I add these two together, it's going to give me 7/9. Before I can really make sure I'm decomposing, before I can decompose, I need to make sure that I've got the same denominator. So I need to make sure that I have ninths. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, we're dealing with ninths there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, we're dealing with ninths there. So whatever is shaded on these two should add up to 7. So let's count. We've got 1, 2, 2 ninths plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ninths. 2 ninths plus 5 ninths equals 7 ninths. My denominators are all the same, so I cannot even look at those for a second. Is 2 plus 5 7? It is. So that means that I can decompose 7 ninths into 2 ninths plus 5 ninths.